Shalom Aleichem and Baruchim Habayim. Moshe Lagnado here, speaking under the auspices of Kollel, Baruch Avat Yisrael in Southern California, and Sha'rei Tziyon in Brooklyn, New York. My friends, this week we will be reading Parshat Toledot. We have in it the birth of Jacob, of Yaakov, of Esav, and their travails while they're growing up. And if I could start off with a story, Hasidic tale. Many years ago, there was a fine young man, but his parnassah, his financial situation was very bad. He couldn't seem to make a living, and it was time for him to marry off his daughter. And that took a little bit of wealth for the wedding, for the dowry. He didn't know what to do. His wife advised him, Yankee, go to the Rebbe. The Rebbe can help you. And Yaakov listened to his wife. And he had a private session with his Rebbe. The Rebbe said, how much do you need? And he told him, I need a minimum of 10 gold coins to marry my daughter off in an honorable and respectable way. The Rebbe said, go to the marketplace and go and buy something for the amount of money I give you. I'm going to give you 5 zlotys. 5 zlotys, like $5. Go and buy something, sell it, and start business. And Bezrat Hashem, by the end of the week, you'll have the money. The Chassid was ecstatic. Thank you, Rabbi, thank you. And he went out with the 5 zlotys which the Rabbi gave him, and he went to buy. He tried to buy shoes. The shoe wholesaler said, what? I can't sell you anything for 5 zloty. He went to buy jewelry. Nothing. For 5 days, struggling in the marketplace, not able to acquire anything. He was now depressed. He walked to the tavern, and in the tavern was a gang of wealthy men. And they saw Yaakov, and he was down and out in his luck. And they said, oh, we have a chance now to really make fun, have a good time. And they called Yaakov to his table, to their table. Yaakov, what are you doing? He said, I'm trying to do business. Oh, of course, you're a good businessman, they said. He says, what are you doing business in? I have 5 zlotys, and I want to buy something to do business with. So one of the rambunctious men with a hefty laugh said, ha ha, Jacob, I have something to sell you, and I will sell to you for a mere 10 zloty. What is that? He said, I will sell you my olam haba. Jacob ran, got a piece of paper, wrote a contract, and bought this man's olam haba. A few minutes later, who walks into the bar, upset, looking at her husband, that man who just sold his olam haba, and she sees him rolled over in laughter. She tells him, Michael, why are you so happy? You're supposed to be home over an hour ago. He says, my dear wife, we just had a great time. You see Yanko there? I sold my olam haba for 10 zloty. She looks, and her face turns red, turns white. Says, what did you do? You sold your olam haba. Buy it back immediately. You will not step foot in my house. Kol Yisrael yesh lev olam haba. I will not live with a Jew who doesn't have olam haba. Mishnah says every Jew has a part in olam haba. Don't come home till you bring me that contract. And of course, Michael had to listen to his wife. As much as he was a macho man, his wife controlled him. He goes to Yaakov, that was a nice joke. Here's 20 zloty, give me back the paper. Yaakov looked at him with tremendous trust in the words of the Rebbe. What are you talking about? Not less than 10 gold coins. He tried to deal with him. Jacob, it was all a joke. Yankov, it was a joke. Just give me back that paper. He wouldn't budge. By the end of the night, Michal had the paper, and the Hasid of Yaakov had the 10 gold coins. As he came back to the Rebbe in joy, some of the Hasidim heard the story. And they asked the Rebbe, what happened here? How much was the Olam Haba worth? And the Rebbe said, to Michael at first, his Olam Haba wasn't worth more than 10 zloty. And that's what he got for it. But later on he realized how important it was. Therefore, its price rose 100-fold. My friends, Esav, when he sold the Bechorah to him, it was not worth too much. It was worth a bowl of soup. And that's all it was worth. Therefore, when Yaakov bought it, there was no problem in the sale. It wasn't what we call a mekach ta'ut, a sale that was done through intimidation. It was a true sale. Because to Esav, the whole Chorah was only worth a bowl of soup. My friends, when we are in the midst of doing a mitzvah, and we interrupt the mitzvah to do something small, it shows also a lack of appreciation for that mitzvah. We learn Torah, and all of a sudden, our friend calls us to tell us about the ball game. I have to pick it up. You know what it shows? It shows that you don't realize the real value of your Torah. My friends, let us value our mitzvot. Let us value our masim tovim. Let us value our Torah and realize they are priceless. And then we will do them with utter conviction, utter kavanah, and we'll be zocher very soon to the Geulah Shlema. Shabbat Shalom.